Welcome back to Horns and Hooves. I have Taylor here and myself. Well, you guys won't notice it, but we took a little vacay during Christmas and are just recording our first podcast again since November.
Yeah, that went fast.
It did go fast. Oh, it's just been a week ago. Oh no, it's been like 4 weeks ago or better. 6. I don't know how long it's been.
And then we get a little rusty.
Then we get a little rusty. Hey guys, I have asked Taylor to actually come on and talk about what she did last week. Taylor, what did you do last week?
So I was pushed by our good friend that helps us with AI and my husband to really go out of my comfort zone, guys. This was not me. Go by myself. I put it off for months, but I went to the Graham School down in Garnett, Kansas. It is a 5-day cattleman school where I learned how to AI, I learned ultrasounding, I learned preg checking, herd health, how to score cows, how to really up your fertility ratings. I learned so much. I know I'm going to miss. We learned vaccines, nutrition. We had vets come, nutrition come, like so many people come talk to us. It was amazing. Highly recommend it. I'm going to get Shane on from Graham here, hopefully later this week, and let him talk about it more because they've been doing it. Don't quote me on this. Frank is the gentleman that's running it right now, and his grandpa was the one doing it. So Frank, don't quote me on his age, but Frank's probably in his 80s, maybe. And he's still great. He's still putting right around. Him and I had a lot of great conversations. He pushed me. I bought an ultrasound machine. Oh, I'm excited to use it. Let's just say that.
I bet ultrasound is something that I have thought about getting into. Just because I'm a radiology tech. Why can't I do it? Be
able to do it and read it easy. Like that's the hardest part, I think, is reading it.
Yeah.
With the arm extender now that they have where you don't have to go in and do it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That's what our guy, our preg checking for us, he uses. And he's so quick with that thing.
So is Mackenzie that we had on here, my vet. She's so quick with that thing. Actually, yesterday I had Mackenzie out here because we are getting ready for the National Western Stock Show. And we had to get all of the stuff that the cows needed to bring them in. Anyway, we're kind of getting off subject here. What did you do? Like, you showed up there. Tell me, where's this at?
So it is, I think it's ended up being like 11 hours drive for me. I could have flew into Kansas City. It's like an hour drive from Kansas City, which would have been nice, but I'm not comfortable with flying or doing that by myself, at least. Again, this was really out of my comfort zone. So I drove the whole way, got there the night before. I was recommended to stay at what's called like RV Hotel. Not gonna lie, I really questioned it. I was like, I don't know.
Because you only had two choices, right?
It was that or another little hotel. And I read tons of reviews and everyone said it was really clean. And I was like, okay, let's do this. And it was awesome. The hotel was fantastic, super clean, great staff. I was impressed. I slept like a baby, but I also think I slept like a baby because I haven't sat through class.
You went to school.
I went to school. Like we were there. Class started at 8 a.m. and we were done usually about 4:30. And so the first day we go in and it's like all in classroom. So we learned a whole bunch. We had different people come in.
The first day was Monday. Like this was Monday through Friday, right?
Yeah. Monday through Friday. Yep. And then second day was, and that for the rest of the week, it was like mornings. We were in the classroom and then afternoon after lunch, we'd go out to the farm where we were actually like in cows. Like we got lots of cows, got through them. We got to feel what we were actually doing. It wasn't just like, all right, we're watching them on the screen. This is what you're supposed to do. Like, this is what it's going to feel like. No, I was preg checking cows. I felt calves. I felt open cows. I was able to find that artery and it was so cool. That was funny. I got a lot of crap. First day, no one put coveralls on. Everyone went in there. This is a bad idea, but no one was doing it. Second day, man. I got my coveralls on because it is a poopy mess out there. I mean, you're going to. You're working the back end of a cow. That's what's going to happen. But I got a lot of crap. Third day, those guys, our class was 3 girls, and then the rest, there's 19 of us. So 16 guys. Oh, probably 4 or 5 of them, maybe, ended up putting on some type of protector over. It wasn't maybe typical coveralls, but I don't know how they do that. And then, because then afterwards, we went back and we went to the classroom. And we'd like talk another probably hour to 2 hours, depending on who was up next to talk. And that next session in the evening or afternoon, it smelled like cow poop. I'm over here like, hey guys,
Change your
we
dang
should,
clothes.
we should wear coveralls.
Yeah.
I am a lot of crap. My class also was awesome. We gelled really cool together. I had guys in our class that were from Hawaii. We had guys from New Mexico. They actually returned. So one thing that's really, really cool about the Graham School is like you pay this fee to go, but like it's so much more than that. You also get to like return for free. You can go to any more classes, come for the week, and it's free of charge. Another thing is like you're making so many connections with the instructors. Like they gave everyone their phone numbers. They're like, if you're struggling, give us a call. We'll help walk through things with you. Unlike everyone else. I mean, we had guys in there from New Mexico, Montana.
Did you say Florida, maybe?
Yeah, Florida and Georgia. Yep. It was so cool. I was the only, I feel like, niche breed in there. It was funny because we were like going through and the very first part of class. And Frank's like, all right, tell us your name, where you're from, and what breed you have. And I'm over here like, I get to me and I'm like, okay. So Taylor Hauser, I'm up here in Crawford, Nebraska, and I do a bougie breed. And he just looked at me like, what is this girl talking about? And I was like, I do mini highland. He's like, oh, we've been getting some more highland people in here. And I'm over here thinking, this is like the best place because you're learning. So many people getting into the highland breed are new to cattle and they're teaching you everything you need to know from the moment that calf is in the womb or getting it into the womb to you taking it to the sale barn or however you choose to do it. We learned all about it. That was pretty cool.
Awesome. And didn't you learn, maybe you said this, somewhat on the nutrition side?
Yes. So we had a nutrition come in and he was great. It is hard. Nutrition is hard to learn about. I feel like you don't have necessarily maybe a background in it. It's very sciencey. I'm not a super sciencey person.
I love science.
There was a lot to it. I picked up things. My notes are filled with what I was being told, but that's where.
Share what you learned. I found this fascinating because I started using this for shipping, but share what you learned about therapies and talk about what therapies is.
Okay, don't quote me on that. It is a product that the gentleman that brought it up with us was actually a reproductive vet. He does a lot of embryo transfer and AIing, all sorts of cattle stuff, but that's like his kind of niche thing out of Colorado. He flew in to do the class and therapies was something I had never heard of. And he brought it up. It is a product that you don't have to go to a vet to get. You're able to order it. Like you don't need a script for it, which is nice. I mean, you can still obviously go to your vet and get it, but it's something that's not scripted. It is like an all natural. It mimics the calf when it's nursing across his like nose, right? When he's up underneath that bag, they were able to mimic this and you put it be like behind their head and then down their nose and it like calms them. It's supposed to work within like 30 minutes is what we were told. And it can work up to like 14 days. And so like we talked about using it for weaning purposes, shipping. Another one was AIing and doing embryo work. He recommended using it then, that it was helping. Studies aren't finished in it, but that it has been proven to start helping with that, them to take.
Is it to increase reproduction?
It's not really to increase. It's just to keep cows calm. Like you're running them through the chute.
It helps. When they're calm, you get better results.
Yeah. So like you're stressing them. Their temps are going up as you're running them through because they're getting worked up. And that's like not great on making them the fertile, getting those embryos to take kind of deal. And so it just, I don't know. It's supposed to take them down kind of a notch just so they're a little bit more chill for you. It was great. I called Jason like right afterwards and I was like, we need to get this in the feed store. I was like, I'm going to make sure that you can watch the slideshow so you can understand like what this is because it would be so beneficial for farmers, ranchers. They even talked like they were showing studies. A couple guys in the class, they have their own like packing plant. So like they do the whole process.
Oh, wow.
And they were talking about, don't quote me, I wasn't fully listening, engaged in this conversation, but how they can notice that like when it comes to shipping out, they're not losing as much percentage and it's helping while they get all the way there to keep those gains on those calves.
Wow, that's crazy. That's really good. I haven't really looked at the ingredients or what they have in therapies that makes it do what it does, but I've heard great things about it, especially shipping the calves. We ship a lot of calves in our industry and our side of things, and it's supposed to really help calm them. And so I went ahead and bought some and we'll see how it goes.
I know. I got some order too because I don't know, it sounds great. I had to do fence line weaning and so I really don't have a problem during weaning time or whatever.
I don't either.
But I'm excited to use it on the AI side because, like, that's why I don't really have anyone around me that could AI for me. And because I have a smaller herd, I would like to be able to patch them and do it more the natural route. I see them in heat, I can pull them in, I can AI myself. I'm not having to call and be like, hey, what works for you? And they're like, oh, we can be there late at night, or I'm going to be gone today, I'll be back tomorrow. Like, if you miss that window, I mean, you missed the whole window for the month.
Yep.
Kind of deal.
21 days later.
Right.
Is your next shot at it usually.
That was like one of my main goals, but I went in there and I learned so much. The ultrasound, like that was another thing that I learned, yes, to preg check going in and preg checking, but it would be nice to do the whole ultrasound. And I'm hoping, I've been watching videos. At first when I bought it, we were unsure, but I'm hoping that I can use this ultrasound externally on my donkeys to be able to confirm pregnancies. Cause that's the other thing I've been like fighting, trying to find is a way to confirm they're pregnant and not just wait a year plus to see if a baby hits the ground. Because some of those girls, I mean, they just get chunky and I can't tell until they start bagging up. Like you don't know for sure.
From what I understand, donkeys and horses are just so hard. I should rephrase that. Many donkeys, many ponies are so hard to confirm bred. And hopefully maybe somebody out there will have some answers for us. But everybody I have spoke with said they're just so hard.
That and they don't have, from what my understanding, so I had my vet dive into it a little bit more. I know we're kind of off on that.
That's all
little mini donkeys on this, but we dived into it and like for like to test for do like a blood test is like I'd have to pay for like I think it's like 45, 60 or 90 days, and it's 3 different tests. It was like I think $180 or something. I mean, my Jack's out there for in a sense like say 6 months, right? I could potentially have to pay all this money just because I'm not testing her at the right time when she's actually bred. We need an easy way to test miniature donkeys. That would be great. But fingers crossed the ultrasound work. The videos that I've been watching say it is. I'm just waiting for my really good OB lube to get here so I can do a good test trial on them.
I'm wondering, it would be better readings. You'd have to shave the donkeys.
So from what I'm understanding in the videos I'm watching is it's underneath more so. Like you're not doing it above, which I did have a vet come out and she tried to ultrasound a mini horse and she did it like above. Like it was weird. Like I had like patch and the videos I'm watching, the vets were going underneath, which they'll be fine if I shave it. They might not like it for a second, but no one's going to notice too much. Being able to say, yeah, I have a baby in there. I'm not waiting for an open girl for a year.
Right. So you had 5 days of class and
yes.
did you do classroom every morning and then went out in the field in the afternoon every day, or how did that work?
Yep, in the morning, and then we went to lunch usually about 11:30. We're back before 1, and then we went out to the farm for a couple hours. I mean, we were getting into every single cow. There was probably, I don't know, 10 cows in the barn maybe, and we were able to get in, feel around, get like a little bit of confidence in it. On the last day, we actually ran the AI rod. So like we weren't actually AIing, but we were practicing, and then we had the instructors were actually in there. Once we felt like we were through where we needed to be, they were coming in and they were checking us to make sure we had the rod all the way, because if we don't get it as far as you need it and you deposit that semen, your odds are what, like 10% maybe? Like it's just not there. You might think you're there, but you're not.
Yep.
Now I'm waiting Aaron to come back here so that I can practice and he can go in and check for me.
Nice.
Because that is so much what it is. Like, yes, you go there and you learn how to do these things, but we were talking there at the end of class. You're not proficient in it yet. He's like, I wouldn't say get out of this class and go AI 200 cows. Like, that's just not going to happen. But if you have someone there, they're like 50 cows is kind of where they're sitting at. Get in an AI 50 and you should feel a little bit more confident in what you're doing. But it's so much more than that too. It is like making sure like when you're pulling up to check semen in those tanks, your straws, that sucker cannot be up in the neck of that. Once that temp starts rising even a little bit, like it starts breaking that semen up, breaking the tails on that semen, I should say, and your conception rate just starts going really, really down. You're doing that consistently.
So even bringing it up there in the neck, not completely out.
Yep. Like you're wanting it like as low in the neck as you possibly can, but you're talking second. You got to look real quick and then get that back in, because if that starts rising, you're in trouble.
Wow.
That goes to like putting it in the warmer. Okay. You could leave it in the warmer too long and then you're putting it in your gun. You don't want it in the sunlight. You don't want it.
Mhm.
There's so much. Actually, running your rod into the cow, that's probably the easiest part. Like the other stuff, you don't know. You don't know if have I been doing that a couple times now, not just like this time, last time I AI'd, last time I was checking to see what straws I had or getting my straws set up ready to go for the day. Was I bringing that up too high and they were warming? There's a lot that goes into that sucker. I'm excited to learn to watch other people's techniques on it. Like to be actually doing the full process will be nice.
Yeah, using those skills. That's what the words that I'm trying to say. Using those skills and doing your own. How fun will that be to say, hey, I did that?
I'm excited. That's what, like, we have a big group chat with like everyone in our class. You better believe it. The first time I ultrasound a cow that I AI'd, I'm going to be taking a video of it or a picture of it, and I'm going to be sending in the group chat and being like, look what I did.
I keep hoping. We've got some AI. I've got 3 that are due anytime, and I wish they would hurry up and calve. We're at that state right now. It's like, come on, calve, because we leave for Denver next week.
I'm excited. I'm still hoping to sneak away and go.
I
Like,
hope
I'm not going to
so.
be able to go the whole time.
Right?
But I was just talking to Jason. I was like, I really want to go. I am traveled out. I will say that. I'm traveled out, and we have had such a weird winter here. And it's the same for you. There's been no snow really at all. It's not
We
been
had rain last
cold.
night.
Yeah, we got rain too. And the wind was nasty. Like it was still like 50, 60 degrees, but
Friday,
that
the
is not
wind.
normal. And so I am like stressing my husband because like we start calving again in March. I need to make sure my barn is ready. I mean, the snow's got to come. I mean, it's just deciding to come.
I have a feeling we're in for it about the end of February, March. March is when we get into more calving. We'll be calving all through March. Our commercials are due in March. My highlands I've got due in March. I've got a few, like I said, I think 3. The bat, we had 4, but 1 decided to come backward and got it to the vet. We do have a 30-minute drive to the vet. Plus getting her out of the pasture, we were too late and lost that little heifer that she had. And I guess that's part of the game.
We learned that. I have to touch on that. We learned different during calving, right? Like we got up there, we walked through the polar, we walked through the chains, and then we also watched videos, and Shane was up there like showing us what calf, like how to manipulate certain calves, how to do that, when to know this is a C-section without a doubt. I learned a lot during that. It was so cool to see like how to flip a calf, or we learned how you can raise a cow up a little bit if you get her on her back and raise it. And sometimes those calves will flip on their own, little things like that. I mean, I pray for a great calving season and I don't have to go out there and pull anything.
Right.
But it was nice to like have that. And it came all in this like really nice little book that they make and give you.
Nice.
As you're going through. So like your note, at least my notes are like filled in that book, and then like pictures of all the different techniques that you use.
You still go through panic mode, I think. Like I posted that picture in one of our groups, and somebody, Renee, said, she's like, I think everybody, she has it in a safe place. I think she printed it off and put it somewhere. She had posted it last year, and she said, because your brain just goes into malfunction and you're like, what do you do? What do you do?
Sure. Like your first instinct is, I have to get it out right now. But as long as they're still got that umbilical cord connected, like they're okay. So if that's severed, then it's like emergency, get out right now. I mean, you don't have much time at that point at all.
Yeah, we did. It was a little late on getting that one to the vet. He was able to turn her and get her out, so there was no C-section, but we did lose that one. And the loss is always hard, but there's a saying that's something about if you've got livestock, you got dead stock or something. It's a horrible thing.
That's a hard one. But
that's like,
true.
yeah,
I mean,
you're going to lose them. You just got to get used to it. And I'm like, it's still hard no matter what. And I don't care. I think those cows go through a mourning process. Delilah's still going through a mourning process right now. You can tell. She's just kind of bummed.
So thinking of that also throws me back to that therapies, right?
Yeah.
That was one of the things that also you could use that for, is grafting on a calf. Putting that on the mama cow has been proven also to be really helpful. A lot of the guys that were in our class said that they were using it for that purpose.
That's good to know.
Another tidbit on that one, yeah.
Well, Sean doesn't know it, but I am going to try it on our show heifers. I think we can use it at Denver. I'm going to try it on our show heifers at Denver if it calms them down.
It's a long trip for them, right?
It's a long trip. Plus it can be long days with the ones that are showing in both the junior show and the open show. So you don't think that it would bother them that much, but it does. I mean, they're out of their realm. They're tied
You
up.
also have people like walking down through the barns. Like a lot of people, they're not used to that. I mean, even if they've gone a couple shows.
Mine are used to having a barn finished, the steel being built around them. So they're used to noise, but it is a lot for them. A lot of people won't show them in both shows because it's hard on them to show both Friday or Thursday and Friday, but we've got a few that are showing both days.
That's because you got a great lineup.
I'm
That's why I told Jason, I was
excited.
like,
We'll see.
like, we have to go. Like, there's just no way. Like, we have to go.
It's always stressful because you don't know. You just hope you do well. We actually started going last year, which you were with us. So it was kind of fun to be able to, we got to see the old
Facilities.
Yeah, the
Just like,
facilities. We got to see the old barn on the hill, and now we get to see we'll be in the new one.
I forgot about that. Oh, I'm excited even more.
First year, we got to see the old facilities before they were taken down. And then now we get to see the new facilities, which I heard is just totally awesome.
It's a great time. I highly recommend it if people want to get out and see some Highland. They're beautiful. People put a lot of pride into them. You guys put a lot of pride. I mean, Sean's out there, till like midnight looking at the heifers in the barn. Like,
I'm like, oh, did they grow? Did they get some more rib on them while you were out there staring them down? Like, did that work? Did so-and-so lose? See, he's got a couple that actually needed to lose some weight. They lose anything by you staring at them for 2 hours.
It's loving what you do, right?
Yeah, we give him a hard time. Did they grow more rib?
Well, I thought it was funny. Last year, after you guys got done showing, I'm getting my barn done and I'm going to learn to clip. I'm going to go out there and practice. And I thought, he probably is. He's going to be sitting out there in the barn, clipping, stepping way back, taking pictures. Like, how does that look?
He is. He started doing it. Dude, dear, be careful. Don't take off too much. We've got to have
We need a professional for
our
this.
fitters. Yeah. Whatever you do, just please don't cut it too short because we need room to work. We have Kate Hoffman coming in and her husband and a couple others coming in to help us at the show.
It'll be good. I'm excited for you guys.
Yep. And by the time this one airs, it'll be the Friday of the show. I'll be excited to hop on and let everybody know how we did or didn't do.
It's going to go good. Check our social media. You'll have to let them know ahead of time. Then we can chat about it. They're going to do good.
Taylor's saying here is, if you get a chance to go to Graham School, you should take that opportunity and go. I noticed a lot of times they do it monthly, but I don't think they have classes again until March?
Yep, they're taking February off. They also never have a break. Like, this is, I think, the first time they've had a break in a long time. It's monthly. 5 days. It's worth every penny. You get to go back. Even Jason, I've been talking to my husband about this, and he told me, he's like, I don't want to go stick my arm in a cow. He's like, how highly you talk about it and how much you're learning and everything. He's like, I would be interested in going back. I think that would be fun for him to go and learn how to do it.
Yeah.
It'd be nice just to have someone else that's there to bounce stuff back and forth with. We'll get Shane on here. Shane, I talked to him already. He's one of the main instructors at the school. He is awesome. And so we'll hopefully get him on here soon so he can tell you guys a lot more about the school and what they have to offer.
Awesome.
I know I'm forgetting a bunch.
That's all right. I know that all of us, our brains decide to stop working at a certain mine on a daily occurrence. I'm like, where did I leave my brain today? Hey guys, thank you for tuning in to Horns and Hooves, and we will see you next week.
Bye guys.
Bye guys.